It's time for Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather, sponsored by John's Heating and Air, Command Family Medicine, and Taylor Grubaugh Chevrolet. Here's your host, meteorologist Abby Dyer.
Good morning, everybody. We are waking up on this beautiful Wednesday with temperatures near 60 degrees, but this is about the warmest it's going to be all day. Today, one of those wacky spring days where we have temperatures warmer in the morning than what we're going to experience this afternoon. Yeah, much colder air arriving through the course of the day. So don't be fooled by the warm temperatures this morning. You need a coat today. It's going to be dropping temperatures and wind to head through the afternoon. There's also going to be some rainfall. And yes, I know you've heard about it, snowfall in the Ozarks as we head into this evening. So a lot to get to today. A very active Wednesday across the Ozarks with wind, rain, and fire danger headlining this forecast. So a little bit of everything across the region. We will see this frontal boundary push through the Ozarks today. It's going to bring dropping temperatures with it. So afternoon numbers are actually going to be more like the 50s instead of the 60s that we have this morning. And they won't even feel that warm because when you put a wind gusting to 40 miles an hour on top of those temperatures in the 50s, it just doesn't feel too pleasant at all. Get outdoors this morning if you just have to get that walk outside. It's still going to be breezy this morning, but the chance for rain moves in early in the day today. We will see light rain showers, blowing wind, and wind is going to be very strong. We are talking about advisories for that wind again across the Ozarks today. Our rainfall will change to snowfall as cold temperatures continue to plunge into the Ozarks, and it's not entirely out of the question that we see a little bit of accumulation. There may be some accumulation on grassy surfaces across the region. I am expecting that a few places could see close to an inch, but again, I think that's going to be isolated to the grass and primarily up in our far northwestern counties along and north of I-44 is where those minor accumulations on grassy surfaces are expected. I am not expecting much of an impact at all on the roadways. Winds will be the bigger story on the roads, and I think they will be so strong that, yes, they could impact travel. Winds gusting to 40, but easily we could have a 55-mile-an-hour gust. That means that travel may become difficult, especially for those high-profile vehicles. Loose objects may blow around. Winds can break small branches in this type of gust. I expect, too, that we're going to have the cooler temperatures stick around. Thursday, springtime officially begins in the Ozarks, but it will be one of the cooler days of the week, actually, with highs falling to the 50s and sunshine in the forecast again by Thursday. So today, don't get used to the 60s. We'll spend most of the day in the low 50s. Gusty winds, and then rain changes over to snowfall tonight. It will still be windy as that snow is falling, so really just not a nice night to be out and about. It does look better tomorrow in terms of the breeze, but high fire danger exists in the Ozarks both Thursday and Friday. Breezy again on Friday with highs jumping back into the mid-60s, and then it does appear that we have a nice day in the forecast as we head into Saturday. Around the country, what's making headlines? Well, we're not the only ones getting snow. There's heavy snow and blizzard conditions today for portions of the Central Plains and much of the Midwest. Critical fire danger also exists, as well as high winds for portions of the Southern Plains. And then we've got cool and unsettled weather for much of the West. So it is active all across the country today, and it will definitely be our most active day, at least of the work week forecast. All right, it's time for the Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather Brain Twister Trivia question for the day. How many days on average do we see high temperatures above 70 degrees in the month of March? Clarified yesterday that this is for Springfield, Missouri, and the answer is 0. In fact, 70 does not show up on our daily climatology at all. So this has been an unusual month so far, the month of March. We've had several warm days with numbers in the 70s, even 80s in the forecast when we had those record-setting days just last week. So it's been a warm month overall so far. It's a different story starting today with the snowfall in the forecast. March, always a wild month. All right, here's kind of a wild question for you for tomorrow. This is the Brain Twister Trivia question. Do you know it? This marsupial is the only animal in the world to poop in cubes. I apologize for this question. The only marsupial in the world to poop in cubes. Any guesses? Your options are A, a possum, B, a wombat, C, a koala, or D, a Tasmanian devil. You can let me know if you have a guess to that one. That's at aroundtheozarks.com. Thank you so much for listening this morning. And thanks to our sponsors, John's Heating and Air, Command Family Medicine, and Taylor Grubaugh Chevrolet. Have a great rest of your day. Stay safe in the wind, rain, and snow. And I will chat with you again early tomorrow.